Welcome back. Wanted to talk about something that seems to be a common question, and it's a question that you would learn about pretty early on in trucking. Something you should learn about in training, but it's a question that I touched on a little bit early on in one of my tanker basic videos, I believe. And to me, it's an advantage that tanker has. And yet you still get a lot of people who wonder how it works. It's something that I don't have to worry about very much, and that's because I go home every day. But showers are a big question. How do you get showers? You're out on the road, you're doing over-the-road trucking, and maybe you've been to a truck stop, maybe you've been on, a cross-country trip, you've stopped at a truck stop and you see, the sign that says showers are here, you see guys coming in with backpacks, and how does that all work? How do showers work for truck drivers? And it's really pretty simple. You can go to a truck stop and you can pay, and the cost differs. Anywhere from $10, $12, $14, somewhere around that range. I'm sure there are truck stops that are less. I'm sure there are some that are more, for you to pay for a shower. And in case you're wondering what you get when you purchase a shower, it's a small room, small bathroom that has a stand-up shower. It usually has a toilet, and it usually has a sink. Some places may have more, may have less, but those are the basics that you're getting in that room, and you're paying for that room to be cleaned, basically. The truck stop is putting that in. You're paying for the use of the water. When you're done, someone comes in there, they clean. A lot of those facilities will typically provide you with towels. The big chain truck stops, Pilot, Flying J, Love's, TA, usually there's 3 towels that are provided. One of them, is a big general towel, one of them's a washcloth, and one of them is a bath mat type towel. It's up to you if you want to use those or not. They will be freshly laundered towels, but they will have been used by someone else, maybe earlier that day. But they are recently cleaned towels. But that's what you're getting when you purchase a shower. Now, if you sit there and you think, well, geez, if I'm going to pay for a shower every single day at $10, just throw out $10 and one a day, that's $300 a month on average, 30-day month. That's a lot of money to pay. Well, you can get free showers in a couple of different ways. Almost every truck stop, and this is chain truck stop or even a lot of the small truck stops, will give you a free shower if you purchase $50 in fuel. So when you go and purchase fuel, and I happen to have, here is a Pilot receipt. This is from yesterday. I purchased 117 gallons in fuel. You can see that was $311 worth of fuel. And showers are noted right here. I have 1 shower, current balance 1, and I earned 1 this visit. Now these are points. I know I've talked about points before. I earned 589 points. This visit, I have a balance of 7,207 points. Basically, it's a penny a point. So I could redeem these points, and this is kind of slightly off topic, but I have $72.07 in points if I wanted to purchase something from Pilot. Basically, you can purchase almost anything. They won't let you purchase alcohol, tobacco, but anything else. If there's a Subway, if there's a restaurant at a Pilot or a Flying J, I can use those points for that. Electronics, you can use your points for that. But as long as I was showing you that, wanted to talk about that. So anyway, Since I've purchased more than 50 gallons in fuel, I earned my 1 shower credit. And if I wanted to go and take a shower at a Pilot, that would allow me to take 1 shower. Now, I don't have to go back to this particular Pilot, which happens to be in Franklin, Ohio. I can go to any Pilot, and that's the advantage of the chain truck stops. Pilot, Flying J. I can go to any Pilot or Flying J, and all I have to do is I have to use my rewards card, which I've shown before, and I can swipe my Pilot rewards card, and I can get a free shower. So almost any truck stop, mainly the chains, will do that. On the smaller independent truck stops, you have to get your fuel and then shower at that particular truck stop. And that's the disadvantage to some extent of a smaller truck stop, is if you fuel at Jim Bob's truck stop in Savannah, Georgia, and you're not ready to take a shower, well, you've purchased your 51 gallons of fuel there, and then you drive 100 miles and you're ready to take your shower, and you stop at Billy Bob's truck stop. Well, he's not going to honor the fact that you purchased your 51 gallons at Billy Bob's. So that's the disadvantage of the smaller truck stop. You know, you're not ready to stop for the day. You want to get 100 more miles of drive time. As far as Prime goes, I would say 99.9% of the time you're never going to fuel at a small independent truck stop. And that's partially because they're not in network. So you wouldn't be authorized to use the payment system there. But at any rate, you're going to earn your free showers that way. Pilot Flying J also has a program called Shower Power. And Shower Power, I have to tell you, I'm very disappointed with Pilot Flying J. A couple months ago, actually it's probably more than that now, might be close to 5-6 months ago, they switched. It used to be you had to fuel 500 gallons in a month, and that's the first of the month through the end of the month. If you purchased 500 gallons, you would get Shower Power. And Shower Power meant the following month, so I'm taping this in April. If between April 1st and April, 31 days in April, through the 31st, if you bought up 500 gallons, you used to be able to get a free shower anytime you wanted in May. Well, like I said, 5-6 months ago, they bumped that figure from 500 gallons in a month to 1,000 gallons in a month. And I'm never going to get close to 1,000 gallons. Just to show you, Shower Power monthly target is 1,000. So far, I've bought 422, so I need to purchase 577 gallons. And today is the 20th of April that I'm taping this. And I've driven a lot. I've done an over-the-road stint for a week because, and that's another topic, Decatur does its annual shutdown. I can talk about that in a video at some point. Decatur does a maintenance and cleaning shutdown. So I've done some stuff where I've spent a little bit more time in the truck this month, and even with that, I'm still not even really close to earning that Shower Power. But if you are over the road, or if you are a team truck, you can earn that Shower Power. When it was 500 gallons, I got it frequently, and I always knew I could get a free shower whenever I wanted or needed one at a Pilot Flying J. So that's another way. Shower Power is a way you can get a shower, as we get back on topic. Tank washes are a tremendous advantage, and I talked about this. It's either in one of the Tanker Basic videos or in the video about tank washes. A lot of the tank washes, and not every single one, but a lot of the tank washes that you'll visit have free showers. Tank washes have a lot of nice things. Some of them are kept up a lot nicer than others, but a lot of these tank washes that you'll visit in Tanker have free showers. They'll have free laundry. Laundry's another topic that we can touch on, because truck washes also have laundromats, or not laundromats, but they'll have a couple of washing machines and dryers in them. But a lot of tank washes will have showers, which will be a free access for you. They'll have a washer dryer, which would be free for you to use. Some of them will have free food for you, and the reason for that is you have to figure your company, and you're not personally spending it, but your company's spending a couple $100 for you to, $175 to $250 for you to use that facility. And they kind of want to take care of you, so they tend to have a lounge for you to sit in, so you don't have to stay in your truck, things like that. So tank washes are a tremendous asset. And then obviously terminals are another place. Springfield, Pittston, Salt Lake City, and then Decatur, which is a tank wash, has a shower, and then Bellevue has a tank wash, has a shower. Decatur does, and then Bellevue is a tank wash, has a shower. I mentioned briefly the facilities at tank washes can be hit or miss. You will get to a tank wash and think, boy, I need to get a shower. And you'll show up and it may not be recently cleaned. The advantage of a truck stop over a tank wash, I guarantee that truck stop has been cleaned since the last person who has used it. The tank wash shower may not have been cleaned in the last week. Which leads to another topic, shower shoes. You need a pair of flip-flops or sandals or whatever type of footwear that you can take a shower while you're wearing. Like I said, some of these are not the cleanest. Even if you go to a truck stop where you know that it has been cleaned, this is one of those topics that you just don't think about or want to think about. But I'll tell you what, you do not want to get a nasty case of the athlete's foot that starts chewing through the skin on your feet. And shower shoes are a very easy, inexpensive way to try and take care of that problem. But really, there's no reason you should not be able to get a shower. If you want to make it a priority and take a shower every day, you should be able to. Personally, I do, because I go home every day and I just take a shower every day. But you have to do a little bit better planning to take a shower when you are on the road. You have to figure it in your day, either when you're stopped for the night. You may have to wait in line. You may get to a truck stop where there's only 2 or 3 showers, and there's 5 guys who are in line waiting for a shower. They'll get their shower done, then the shower has to be cleaned. You may get to a tank wash where there's a couple guys waiting to take a shower, and there's only 1 or 2, or things like that. But you should reasonably expect to be able to take a shower at minimum every other day. But every day is certainly doable, and it's up to you. And then a quick mention on your trainer. You have to remember you are on your trainer's truck, and how they decide to run their truck is kind of how you're going to run that truck. If you want to do things differently, you'll have your own truck down the line, and you can do things differently at that point. Obviously, if there are irreconcilable differences, you can switch trainers. I did it. Prime is not going to hold it against you, but they also don't want you to switch just because, hey, I don't like this guy. If you're learning what you need to learn, and you're safe, you're just going to have to put up with some things that maybe you're not comfortable with. If you don't feel safe, or if you don't feel like you're learning what you need to learn, then yeah, you need to get off the truck. So there you go. Just a couple of thoughts on showers. Laundry, again, real quickly, a lot of the truck stops have at minimum a washing machine or 2. You can, when you're down and waiting for something, you can bobtail over to a laundromat, things like that. And the terminals have washing machines, and you saw that maybe in the Prime Decatur terminal video tour that I did as well. So thoughts on showers. thoughts on some of the amenities and how you can get those taken care of. But it's always one of those questions, and one of the things maybe you don't necessarily think about is how do you get a shower when you're in a truck basically 24/7 for weeks and months, sometimes on end. Maybe you're planning on thinking about 3 months straight in being in training, which you're obviously not going to want to go 3 months without a shower. So there you go. That's how showers work in trucking. If you're interested in coming to Prime, got a link right in the description, takes you directly to the application. Thanks so much for watching. Talk to you again next week.